Welcome to this Wood Solutions campus presentation on appearance grades and their supply to customers in the market. There are several key points to remember about appearance timber, their grades and how they can be supplied. Firstly, building regulations and consumer law require the material to be fit for purpose. Regulations also require levels of fire performance in some applications. However, the market, not regulations, determines the acceptability of the board's visual appearance. Because of this, there is relative freedom around how the visual appearance of timber is graded. Designers and specifiers or companies can develop their own visual grade definitions. However, if your company or the customers use the standard defined grade term or name, such as Select, they are by implication calling up the full requirements of the relevant standard. Let's now look at some common questions. Does appearance timber have to comply with the requirements of the appearance grading standards? Regulations don't require compliance, but it has to be fit for purpose. The timber does have to comply with the relevant standard if the grade name defined in the standard has been used in the order or specification. More importantly, the timber has to be fit for purpose, and standards provide a general benchmark for the timber's performance, particularly its machining, dimensional and moisture requirements. A customer ordered standard or medium feature timber. It has been delivered and they are happy with the level of feature provided. However, they have a complaint about the varying colours in the boards. Is a complaint about colour variation valid under the Australian standard? No, the standard doesn't attempt to define the colour of boards at all. Colour is held to be a characteristic of species. If a customer orders standard or medium feature boards for a floor, can Select timber be provided instead? Yes, it can, but the customer has to agree to this. All timber grades have the same machining and dimensional requirements, and there is no regulatory hurdles if the material is fit for purpose. Also, Select is generally at a higher price than standard. However, standard timber includes more natural features than Select, and the customer may want the overall appearance that this product provides. If the situation was reversed and they asked for Select, supplying standard may lead to problems with client acceptance. Firstly, standard timber is generally less expensive than Select timber, and the customer specifying Select may want the minimalist visual natural feature variation it provides. Is moisture content control critical or even required for appearance timber? Moisture content control is especially critical for appearance timber products. AS 2796 for hardwood, AS 4785 for softwoods, and AS 1810 for cypress all list acceptable moisture ranges as part of their performance requirements. But these ranges are broad as they cover applications across the whole country. They are not designed for specific projects. A more targeted moisture content range is necessary if the product is to be fit for purpose for many other applications. Remember, the fit for purpose requirements in consumer law can establish a high performance benchmark than is included in standards. Can a company market its own appearance grade for hardwood without reference to AS 2796? Yes, they can, as long as they avoid using the grade names or terms included in AS 2796. They can use or adapt the machining, dimensional and moisture requirements included in the standard, and also use the visual grade definitions as a template to develop their own. In summary, building regulations and consumer law require appearance material to be fit for purpose. Standards provide a general benchmark for timber's applications, particularly its machining, dimensional and moisture requirements. The market determines the acceptability of a piece's visual appearance. Designers or companies can develop their own visual grade definitions, and the use of standard defined grade names calls up the standard's full requirements.